What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So it's Wednesday night. Of course, that means it's league night again. I've got my equipment with me, of course. The only addition is I've got a new ball this week, so I'm extremely excited to throw it. It's the new Swag Fantasy Daze. I have yet to really throw it, so I'm really stoked to kind of see what this ball does. It's got a really good core inside the ball, the same as my fantasy that I usually throw at league for the first couple games anyway, fantasy solid. And it's got a very decent cover stock, a cover stock that we usually use on some of our Pearl balls. It's called the Reverie 3. Now you can see that cover stock on some other balls such as the Fantasy Star, which is another one of my favorite balls. And you can also see that cover stock on the Big Bro Galaxy and also the No Graffiti. So that's a very good cover. Combined with a really good core, so I'm excited to see what kind of motion we get out of this ball. It's also got a pretty good color combination to it. It's like a bright pink, purplish color. You'll see it on video when I get warm-ups going tonight. So anyway, I'm excited to throw that ball tonight. We'll see what it gives me, and yeah, I'm going to get my stuff inside. But before I do, the thing I want to talk to you guys about is an alarmingly large number of you guys that watch my content are not subscribed to my channel. I was looking at the statistics the other day, and actually about 90% of the people who watch my videos are not subscribed. It doesn't take a whole lot of effort to hit that subscribe button, and it helps me out a ton if you do. So please hit that subscribe button if you come across this video and if you enjoy the content. Anyway, guys, I'll see you inside. Well, guys, it was a good night, or well, it was a decent night anyway. You know, I started with my new Fantasy Daze ball in game one. I really hadn't thrown it at all because I just got a drill the other day. Out the gate, 263. You know, I had a chance to shoot 267 actually, and I just made a bad shot in the last shot in the 10th frame. But 263, you know, really good. I put it away after that because, you know, I'm not very familiar with it, so I'm not 100% sure how that ball would have reacted if I would have tried to stay with it and just, you know, either get around it more or, you know, move left and get it more in the oil. So I went to my Fantasy Star in game 2. It's got the exact same cover, just in a pearlized version with the same core. So, you know, I figured, okay, this ball's going to drive a little bit harder. It's retaining more energy. And, you know, it worked okay. You know, it didn't seem like it was finishing strong enough, you know, so I stuck with it, 199. And then in game 3, I kind of struggled a bit with ball reaction and kind of, you know, trying to figure out what to do. I tried to stick with the Fantasy Star. That wasn't working out, so I tried the Big Bro Galaxy, which has the exact same cover as the Fantasy Daze. It's just got a very strong asymmetric core in it. And, you know, I made a few shots that I thought were pretty good, but the ball just wasn't moving hardly at all. So my choice was to go back to my original Fantasy. It's sanded at 2000 grit, and I moved left into the oil and, you know, just hooked the entire lane with it, and that worked really good. You know, I could have punched out a 230 there in the last game, but I ended up missing a stupid 2-pin, which I left the 2-pin, I think like 6 or 7 times tonight, and I missed it in the 9th frame of the 3rd game, so that kind of blew my shot at a decent 200 game. So, you know, I finished out with, I think, a 190 or a 191, so I ended up shooting a good series tonight because of that first game that I shot, that 263. You know, I ended up with a 650 series, so I'm back in the 200 average range, which is great. I stayed a little bit after league, and I threw that Fantasy Daze a little bit on the burn, and it looks pretty good on the transition. I'm going to get a ball video put together and get that out as soon as possible so you guys can really see what that ball can do. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching the video tonight. Again, please do not forget to subscribe. Like I said before, about 90% of the people who watch my videos are not subscribed. It doesn't take very long to hit that subscribe button. It helps me out a ton. So please subscribe. If you do subscribe, please leave me a message in the comments down below and let me know. That would be awesome. And we'll see you guys in the next video.